Good morning, you guys. It is Mira. It is Shira. It is Viva. It is ScorpionReddz Tarot. Even though we ain't doing no tarot, y'all forgive me because I'm just so used to saying that. You guys, I had to come to you this morning because I seen this video, and now that I went back and found it, I realized that this is an old video with Kevin McCall, but I still wanted to talk about it because I feel like people really don't believe me when I be saying that this is the year of the gold digger nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And that y'all have to be careful because the same way, and I know that they always talk about female gold diggers, and we all know that they exist. But there are men that literally prey on desperate women, and please y'all be careful on these damn dating apps. Cause I seen this it's some little talk show or something like that on Netflix that I was watching the other day. I think it was Make Me 21 Again or something like that, some British show. And it was these daughters was setting their mother up on Tinder. I'm like, what's going on, Miss Renee? Good morning. Good morning to everybody in the chat. Good morning to everybody. Happy Monday. I'm like, why in the hell would y'all be setting y'all mother up on Tinder? Isn't Tinder a app specifically just for hooking up and having one night stands and things like that? I don't know. I feel a certain way about people. Yeah, Tinder is a nasty site, right? Why would you want to hook your parent up on Tinder? I was just like, what the fuck is going on this show? So I turned it off. So lo and behold, somebody that I follow, that just be posting commentary, posted this video, and this is an old video. I believe this happened back in November. But it's of Kevin McCall. I don't know if he randomly met this stranger just out and about on the streets, or if he met this person on one of these dating apps. I'm just assuming. I don't know how they came about going out on this dinner. So basically in this video, this person, the woman is paying for this 5-star meal for Kevin McCall. When did we start tricking and are we that desperate, ladies, that we're meeting men just ever out on the random, just walking by, or on dating apps, and we're just offering to take I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. If you're already in an established relationship, of course, trick out, spend out on your man. Why are y'all meeting strange men and women are going out and paying for dates for men? And if y'all was to see the way that Kevin McCall treated this woman, it was appalling. It was appalling. So basically what he did, you could tell that he had no intentions of actually trying to date or get to know this person. He literally came out with this woman for a free meal. That's it, bottom line. Women do this shit all the time. You understand what I'm saying? And I want y'all to understand that I don't know if a lot of women are starting to eat their karma on certain shit. I've never done anything like that before. You know what I'm saying? I've told y'all in the past, I've had maybe 1 or 2 people that I kind of liked, you know what I'm saying, and continue to talk to them, but I realized that was wrong. So I don't do that. I don't go out on dates with men for the premises of a free meal and I don't like them at all, and then I'm gonna sit there and berate them and disrespect them. The way Kevin McCall carried on, it was appalling, you guys. I'm about to show y'all this video, and I just wanted, you know what I'm saying, I try to explain to women all the time, certain men, and the same thing with certain women that are gold diggers, and this is not even just for women, this is for men and women, what I'm about to say, because this applies. Like I said, the title was broke beggar borrowers. You understand? Certain people, they can suss out people and they can sniff you out when you got something going on for yourself financially, but you're alone and you're desperate, or you got that kind of desperate energy. They can, people that are leeches, that are bottom feeders, they can like, they're predators, and y'all have to understand that. I don't give a damn if you're a man, because in this, and I know a lot of vulnerable men that they just really want love and want a healthy relationship. And these people, they will put on the aesthetics. What's going on, Corey? What's going on, Miss Winnie? And they will get you. You understand? And a lot of these motherfuckers be couch surfing or whatever, and they be hungry and they just be wanting a free meal. And I don't want y'all to ever be a victim, man or woman. I don't want anybody to ever be a victim of this. So I'm about to show y'all this. And Kevin McCall decided to have it up on a girl because during the dinner date, she reached over and caressed his hand. And I understood what he was saying, you know what I'm saying? Because I kind of understand what he was saying, but I feel like if you got a problem with the person you want to date with caressing your hand while you want to date with them, then you could clearly see that he was only there for the meal. So I'm about to show y'all this video. Hold on. What I do?
You're supposed to give a person opportunity to learn what you like and dislike before you go off.
So if somebody start playing and trying to put food in your mouth, you can't cuss them the fuck out? Tell them to act like they 40?
Well, I didn't know that you don't like that. Because you see me, like, I haven't... It was just an innocent thing, like, here, baby, like...
That's cute, that's cute.
It was just some cute
That's
shit.
cute. I'm mad too because the camera's on.
Huh?
But don't sprinkle syrup on bullshit and then try to tell me it's pancake batter. You just met me a few minutes ago, maybe hours. So don't start reaching over and trying to hold my hand. Don't start trying to feed me. And then when
I'm trying to hold your hand.
you wasn't trying to hold my hand, then what's the question you asked me after you tried to hold my hand?
I was trying to play with you.
Okay, when you was trying to play with my hand, what's the question? What does me recording have to do with anything? Like I said earlier, once you let somebody know a camera is on, you start trying to act different. So all that bullshit you keep trying to serve to me with sugar on it, like I told you, baby, I'll throw this whole meal on the floor. I don't need your money, don't need your meal. What I will demand is respect. Don't play with me. You're not giving me when you ask me dumbass questions, act like I'm weird.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to pause it. Okay, exactly. So do you ladies understand what I'm saying when I say self-love is preservation above all? Because this is the same thing I was saying about that girl that got thrown in the trash can. As soon as a man start giving me all that blah 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 like that, because at the end of the day, like, I understand what he was saying. Like, if we just met each other, I might not want a man feeding me food that might, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all have our own preferences, so I get that a little bit. But once this thing continues on, this nigga reaches over and start eating food out this bitch plate. He just starts straight currying her, where it's like, in the beginning, I understood what he was saying, especially if this is your first date and you know what I'm saying, you don't know nobody like that, so you might not want them feeding you and caressing on you and shit like that because you don't want to give them the wrong impression. But bitch, when I'm trying to tell you that this nigga went fucking exactly like girl, like Winnie, I would have laughed. Like, once he wouldn't have been get talking about I would have thrown this plate. Bitch, number one, I would have never been paying for his food in the first. Bitch, y'all got me fucked up. Okay, so let me finish this, bitch, because y'all got...
Tender, I'm not a prostitute, so just because you buy me
See, he said tender.
Start dinner, I don't give a fuck. I throw this shit on the floor.
Oh my God, don't do...
I'm giving you more respect.
Yo! Stop! This shit blowing me. Brother, and I'm not about to play no whole 10 minutes. Yo, this shit about to blow me. Because I'm trying to tell you, this man had it the fuck up on, cuz. Oh my God, this is blowing me, y'all. Why is reconnecting? We can just fucking talk. Because I'm serious. Because he just said something about Tinder, y'all. So this is clearly a date on Tinder. But it's like, why is she buying his food? And like, when you start seeing the way this man is eating once this shit...
I don't give a fuck. I throw this shit on the floor. I'm giving you more respect than you giving me because I haven't insulted your intelligence, baby.
Well, I apologize.
And I apologize if I'm coming off rude. It's just, you the fourth girl today who did this.
The fourth girl?
Is it funny good?
It's delicious. Forever enjoyed it. I told you that.
So this is like his fourth meal.
Good as your father, you was trying to feed me, but you don't want to feed me. I was trying to make the girls jealous. You didn't want to feed me, girl.
How was that not confusing?
Shade in the cold, fine ass.
And he's supposed to be out on a date, y'all.
Are you a possessive woman? Are you the type of woman you be like?
He's using Tinder to eat exactly, Miss Renee.
I'm gonna smoke with you. Let's have dinner. And after I eat the meal, you think I'm your pet dog? Where you going? You can't tell no girls they're cute. Because if that's the case, I'm still gonna pretend. I'm still gonna come over and suck on you tonight.
What?
One time.
He is playing, y'all. Do you understand? Look how he eating, y'all.
I'm tripping and your face ain't even on the camera. That just showed me how full of shit you are. Occasionally I'm disrespecting you in front of a whole lot of people because nobody knows what the fuck you are, don't see you, don't know nothing. You want them to, that won't ever happen.
No, I don't.
So you can't be offended because I'm telling the truth. And then say, I'm putting you on Front Street because nobody see your fucking face.
You think I'm that type of person?
You don't want to keep asking me dumb ass questions that you can answer yourself.
He's a producer. He used to make music with Chris Brown.
You said,
I'm not that type of person.
That's Evil Marcel baby father.
this time you talk cute don't mean
The one that she said was abusive.
you cut all that out.
Once again,
I'm gonna do it, and then now you're gonna feel like I'm
you just
insulted.
dug in my friend, made a whole bunch of them.
Right. Because you buying me food, you tricking on me right now. Thank you, Quinn.
Spacely, this nigga is using Tinder
I
to
used to make this
get free meals out of women.
nasty and move good. They do kind of stink.
He's using Tinder to get free
It's
meals
like
out of women.
It's like it look good, but it stink. I wonder if this will make my hygiene smell better down there.
He said, I wonder if this would make my hygiene smell better down there, y'all.
So now my conversation is no, thank you. I don't really care for those. See how nice that was?
I can't beat you.
Yeah, some of that. If I liked it, then yes. But see, I knew you liked the fries.
How you know I liked it fries?
So you just dunked them.
No, you told me I could have some.
Exactly. So the evidently they mean you like them.
No,
I get you. You like them. Because you dunked it. I don't like those.
you assuming.
If I like them, I would have no problem with you eating them.
No, so you saying if you like them, you would have dug in them? Because
No.
the fry analogy didn't fit.
No, I would let you say it if you wanted to.
Look, it's cute.
Then he about to dig into her. He about to put his hands in her plate and start eating her food.
I'll leave out this food. So you got two options. You can keep talking shit. Okay. I don't even need to say that loud. Thank you, baby. I respect all women. I respect all men. Is this how I would want a man to treat my daughter? I wanted to be a little smoother, you know. She wasn't a little baby. I was being nice, and I said, my age.
Yes, exactly.
You're a little older than me. A couple years
I'm
older.
35.
Okay, you 1 year older. I can tell you're a little smarter than me.
I think she had said something to him about the way he was eating in the restaurant too, y'all.
My child mama 1 year older, so I know how far away that is in men years. You like 5 years older than me, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm a good person.
At the end of the day, you're a good person.
All I do is wish you well and wish good for y'all.
But you did also try to manipulate. You did also think you was going to get some dick tonight.
No, I don't.
So why were you trying to play with my hands?
Huh?
So why were you trying to play with my hands?
I'm a very spiritual person. I can read you.
Oh, you was about to read? I don't do that.
Yeah,
I don't do reading hands. I don't fuck with the spirits. I don't fuck with. I don't do that shit.
He act like he got a damn spirit in him.
You the one who just said you was gonna read my hands, baby. So what I'm saying to you is,
I can just feel your energy.
okay, well, I don't want you getting no energy. That's why I said you wasn't getting no dick. That's the best way to. I'm a songwriter, baby. So when I get dick, why you think girls act so crazy? Say I done beat him, did this, did this. Cause I done made all these hit songs, deuces, no bullshit. Songs with J Moss, like I'm spiritual, baby. When I make love to a woman, she feeling all them songs I wrote. Life itself.
I already got money.
I wasn't finished.
I already don't be where you are. I don't care about
you. You just talked about money, and I'm talking about spiritual. You talking about reading. What I'm saying to you is you don't deserve my energy. I don't want you touching me. I don't want to exchange energy with you.
Why he out on a date with the person
I
then?
got weed. I got more weed than you. I want your weed too. If you give it to me, I might change my mind.
What?
You're just such a good person.
He said if you give it to... Yeah.
But you was mean to me. You made me feel like a prostitute.
Now, I'm getting offended because you insulted me.
So you didn't want to fuck me just because you got me this
No, I
bitch?
did not. I don't need to.
What's up, Swan? What's up, Miss Thomas? Miss Thomas, girl, I would have been left. I would not have never stayed there for it.
You still want to play with my hand?
I'm a very affectionate person.
Do you still want to be affectionate?
I'm eating now.
So no, now you mad.
I'm offended because you actually think...
You mad. You mad.
You actually think I would take you to a ski resort. See, that's insulting.
Now he's reaching over her plate, eating her food.
I'm not gonna go off on you because I like you as a person.
I'm a bad analogy because you're not insulting. You're just trying to look for reason to be insulted.
No, I ain't insulting my plan in your food.
Now he's eating in her
Next
food.
I reached over your food.
I'm not mad because you're trying to...
Something not even gonna eat.
I'm not mad because I'm not fucking you, so stop trying to do shit like you're gonna fuck me. You're never gonna fuck me. So if you're doing nice shit because you think you're gonna fuck me,
Just a friend.
go fuck yourself.
Kevin.
No. When guys do that to women, that shit is wrong. So don't do that shit.
Can't nobody, so you think can't nobody be your friend? I actually just can't be a cool friend.
You ain't gonna get no dick because you got me some dinner from this shit.
Look, I do music, you do music.
When we talk about music, don't talk about holding my hands and doing all that weird shit.
Okay. Number one.
I wanna smoke you out. See all this weed I got, baby? You want
You
some?
said the baby thing back at the thing. You start calling me baby. So I did.
Now this where it get weird for me.
I didn't think that thing when I touched your hand.
No.
Okay.
I also called the little baby that was in the room with my homegirl that I wanna fuck, cause she's my type. The petite girl that was in the studio, the one I'm gonna have sex with, not you, the other one. I was also calling her son baby, and I was also calling her baby.
What's up, Dre Day?
I was also calling my management team's kids baby.
Exactly, y'all.
So like, again, stop sprinkling sprinkles and woos and wham-whams and glitter on bullshit and telling...
Y'all. Y'all seen that, right? Y'all seen that. Y'all, when I seen that shit, because I was like, number one, I don't like Kevin McCall. Like, I don't like him because I don't know what's wrong with him. Something wrong with him. He off. And then, like, look at the picture. Y'all, that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, please be very careful of the type of people that you spend your time with. Y'all, we cannot be desperate, no men or women, because motherfuckers is out here like that. And, like, y'all already know that we as women do shit like that. So don't think that men don't, there's not men out here that do the same type of predatory shit, to just be playing with people's emotions because they broke and want to fuck a free meal. And that's why I always used to tell I've never been that type of person that would use people and do stuff like that, because people that do shit like that live miserable ass lives. But look at this motherfucker. He don't look at this picture. Do you get, it's something very dark and just like, it's something beneath those eyes and that smile that I can't, y'all. And that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, please be very, very, like, even with some of these, and I'm serious, men and women, y'all. This is for both men and women. We have to protect our energy, man. Please be patient and wait for whatever it is that is coming to you, that is really meant for you. Y'all be careful out here on these dating apps and all of this dumb ass shit, because you could, like, there have been people that have went out and met somebody, a stranger, on the dating app, and they ain't never see them again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this goes on in, like, the heterosexual world on the dating websites, but I know on a few of my gay friends and stuff like that, it's dangerous, like, on them gay, what's it called? It's one called, like, Jacked, and it's like another one that I feel like is real popular that I always hear about. But you hear about in the LGBT community, like, people getting murdered and killed and stuff all the times, and it don't even be people that are really actually gay. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these are predatory people that are literally placed there because they want desperate people just looking to hook up or just trying to fuck, and they want to rob them. You see what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers, these men don't be gay on some of these, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just be trying to set up gay dudes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know if the same thing be going on in, like, on the straight dating apps and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure it does. You know what I'm saying? And you could clearly tell. Could you tell the way that nigga was eating? Date with even as friends. I actually know a dude who looks just like him. Yeah, it's like, and Kevin McCall isn't unattractive, but it's something not right with him. Do you understand? And he clearly said in the video that they met each other on Tinder, and I'm just like, the desperateness of the woman. I am not going to meet no man on Tinder. I don't give a fuck even if a celebrity, if, okay, like, maybe she was just like, this ain't really Kevin McCall, like, really thinking that the actual celebrity Kevin McCall was on the fucking dating app. And, like, once she found out that it was actually Kevin McCall, probably got excited. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, if you are on a dating app and you see a celebrity, why the fuck are they not buying you the meal? The thing that's just bothering me, y'all. I swear, our generation now, how females became tricks. Sorry, you guys. Tricks are for kids. When and why the fuck? Why? When did females get that desperate? Like, we are really dead. We don't believe in trusting ourselves like that much. We don't. That desperate where we starting to pay for dates, where we are, like, paying for, like, you don't know how many women that I know are, like, it's nothing wrong with being in a relationship, and if the female is the breadwinner, you understand? Because sometimes it's like that. I've been in relationships for long periods amount of times, and we first got into the relationship and my man was the breadwinner. Then I got a different job where I was making more money. Then he got a different job that he was making more money. Then it goes up and down. Like, when you're in a relationship, that shit don't matter. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all supposed to hold each other down. Y'all supposed to hold each other together. But I don't understand. Like, I know too many women. I see y'all. And I can't even just say y'all, because at one point in my life, I was like that as well. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm talking from experience as well. We be finding these, like, fixer-upper goddamn projects and shit like that. And it's like, we be too eager to help them pay for shit to get the you know what I'm saying? Like, every time, because I've been in a relationship where every time you go out, like, you're the one paying for everything. If I want to go out and have a date night, I better be prepared to pay for it. And I couldn't be mad at myself for that's the way my relationship ended up being, because in the beginning of the relationship, you understand, like, this motherfucker never showed me that this person was prepared to You know what I'm saying? Like, meet me halfway on it. Like, I was always footing the bill. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you be like, oh, we just friends, we just cool. Nah, because if it's someone that's really serious about you, they will show you that they're serious. And then you will in turn show them that same effort. Do you understand? You cannot be going into these situations with these men, or even with these men, with these women. Like, y'all be finding these damn hoe-ass bitches, these... And the same thing with us with these niggas, these street meat. Them motherfuckers belong to the streets, honey. And be thinking that you about to buy their love and affection and you about to... You understand what I'm saying? I see that shit all the fucking time. And the motherfuckers will sit down and settle their ass down for what? Maybe 6-7 months. And as soon as your ass get real comfortable and think that, oh, okay, everything is cool, they ass... Phew. I'm serious. Like, y'all have to, like, be very, very protective of y'all's energy. Male and female. Because people will prey on your desperation. I'm trying to tell y'all. You understand? I don't know if y'all watched that show P-Valley that just came out or whatever. That's just like, all right, how the girl Autumn Night or whatever, every time she go to the bar, she's sitting with the bartenders. They training the girl how to sniff out money. How to sniff out money and how to sniff out niggas in the fucking stripper bar that's eager to give out money. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that shit is an art form. And that's one thing that people gotta understand. This scamming, this conning, like this shit that, especially this shit that this nigga did. This man said at the date that this was the fourth woman. The fourth woman that acted like that towards him because what? They met on Tinder and this girl is paying for the meal that she thinks she about to get some dick. Ain't they what niggas be thinking? The fuck? Once they ain't got no sense, once they ain't got no class. I mean, you meeting someone on fucking Tinder, for God's sakes. Like, y'all, I swear, like, oh, that's so scary to me. That is so scary to me that people feel the need for something, a temporary fix, instead of, like, loving themselves to find something with longevity. Like, when you say Tinder to me, only thing I think of is like AIDS, like a cesspool of just like diseases and just nastiness and filth. I don't want no parts and no dick coming off no motherfucking Tinder. And I'm sorry if some people are offended, if y'all are on Tinder, I'm sorry. That's desperate to me. Desperate. Like I told you, I don't even give a fuck. Christian mingle, all that shit. Desperate. Look, fucking Facebook got like a dating app now. Desperate. Y'all please carry yourself out there in the atmosphere, in the world, and go meet people. And like that woman said, if anything, touch and feel their energy. I'm not telling y'all to go out there and be groping on people, but be around people and experience their energy, because people could go online and feed you any facade and try to tell you young. That shit is a con. People get con behind a motherfucking device. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to seriously urge every motherfucking body. And listen, you can be swayed and conned and finagled in person. A motherfucker could put on a mask in front of you and be something completely different. You understand? Y'all pay attention to people's eyes. Y'all pay attention to people's energy and whatever you are intuitively getting. If something is in your spirit is trying to tell you, like, Slim, something ain't right, bitch, something ain't right. Stop fucking with these people. Like, I swear on my life, because it's like, why sit there and continue to endure? Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, how many of y'all would have left right after the first time that he said that he would have took that plate and he would have threw it on the floor? How many? Can I just get some ones in the chat, if anything? Please, can I get some ones in the chat? Because am I tripping? Am I tripping? It's just like, I just don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? Even for men. Thank you, Swan. I don't get it. I don't know if Swan's the only one who fits 12 of y'all in here. Oh, so there's people leaving, so some of y'all might have stayed. I'm sorry. Bless. I'm going to pray for y'all. But I'm dead ass serious. And don't just sit back there or being no fucking watchers. Like, I'm sorry. I don't understand people like that. I don't understand scary ass people like that. Because every last one of y'all watching, I ain't put no one in the chat. I'm taking it like y'all been some scared ass bitches and y'all would have sat y'all motherfucking monkey ass there and would have been continued to be berated. Because that's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. The fuck? I don't understand that type of shit. You have to be so low and desperate within your own fucking self that you would sit there and let someone disrespect you, especially after you to sit there and pay for their meal. How many men got a woman in their house right now that they taking care of, or a woman got a man in their house right now that they taking care of, that don't do nothing but sit there and disrespect them on a daily basis, but in a different way, basically tell them, yeah, you bought this food, but I throw this shit on the floor and don't give a fuck about it. So what, you paid for me a meal? Basically, what he was doing at that table is what some people be going through in their household every motherfucking day with someone that they're taking care of, and they sit there and they stay there and they deal with it as if it's nothing else, as if there is not life outside. Like, as if, because think that bitch could have got up, I wouldn't have paid for that meal. I would have left his ass right there with that motherfucker bill. I'd have sat there and I'd have played cute and this and that. I'd be like, oh my goodness, this liquor is getting to me. I gotta use the bathroom. I would have fucking left his monkey ass with that bill, and he would have had better been prepared to pay for all that shit. That nigga reached over in my fucking plate. This nigga, after berating this woman for stroking and caress, like, come on. I can't think of any date that I haven't, that I've been on, a first date, where you're not walking hand in hand, like you're not showing each other some type of affection or getting to, which y'all just stiff and just like acting like it's a business meeting. I'm not saying y'all gonna be sitting up there fucking tongue kissing and shit. I'm not about to be trying to catch no mono and shit, trying to tongue kissing no stranger. But there's going to be some type of affectionate gestures. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And then the strange thing to me, y'all, when he was trying to, and that video got cut off because he continued on, which I'm glad it cut off because I ain't feel like holding the damn thing anymore. Like how she said, you know, when you were calling me baby, times are different. These people be tripping. I swear, it's like these people use anything as a hustle. And it bothers me that I see more men doing this shit. Like, you caught the end of the video, like, yeah, basically, the dude been meeting chicks on Tinder. He said that this was the 4th woman. So I guess breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. Okay, bitch. Okay? He done got all 4 meals off of bitches on Tinder, pressed to go out on a date with men, and these women were paying for their meals, and they sitting up there like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. Like a goddamn daycare. And he was getting these women to pay for their meals. And just disrespecting them, because it's like, once he got the food, he was probably nice to them up until he got the food and just start carrying this shit out of them or something. I don't know. Because I would have never sat there. What? Bitch, I'd have got so the fuck up out of there. He would have been left with he would have been left with the bill for every one of them damn dinners. Who sat there the whole time and paid for that shit? And then he put the bitch on live. I wanted to show y'all that because a lot of people in their lives right now, in their house, they have a man or a woman with that spirit that he has in them. That's his spirit. And that's what you got to understand. That's a spirit of just evilness and negativity. He don't love himself. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's something about that boy where inside of himself, he's an angry individual and he's very self-destructive. And for him to be at the point in his life where he's having to use Tinder dates to con meals, he's at a very low point in his life. Do you understand what I'm saying? A very low point. Y'all, it's not just about that date. It's about what people got going on in their house on a day-to-day life. People experiencing that energy. It's not about that person. It's that energy. And I want y'all to understand that it's an energy. And people are exposing themselves to that energy every fucking day. And you wonder why motherfuckers... You wondering why a lot of the fucking anger and a lot of the shit that's going on in the world, like this corona shit, why people are divorcing, why the domestic violence rate has been going up in a lot of states and everything like that, is because like a lot of us have a spirit of a succubus. Is that the right word, y'all? Negative, just fucking entities just in your fucking house, eating off of you, leeching off of you, tearing you down. And it's like you still decide to keep it. You still decide to feed it. Why? 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 Thank God that that was only a date. Some people got that in their fucking house. What's up, Savannah? In their house. And they get up and they go to work every day and they still take care of it. You have to understand, when you allow an energy like that to latch onto you, it becomes a sickness. And it eventually, it'll start tearing away from your soul to your whittle down to nothing. To nothing. It could come in any shape, form, or fashion. It could be your mother. It could be your sister. It could be your best friend that you always having to take care of. You understand? It could be at your job. Sometimes it could even be your own grown-ass children. Y'all have to be careful of what you're feeding. Do you understand what I'm saying? Straight like that. Do not sit there under no circumstances just because what you want some company. That's why I've been trying to stress to you guys so much that a lot of us are being forced and being pushed to be comfortable in the skin that we're in and not feeling like we need some, like we're so desperate that we need someone there to entertain us. We need someone, like we don't need no one but yourself and your faith. Trusting in that and allowing everything else that come across your footstep is what is meant to be there. When y'all go out there searching and looking for shit out of desperation because you don't want to wait, because you don't want to work on yourself to attract the right type of things, you are putting yourself in danger. Y'all, do y'all know the majority of black on black crimes? You understand what I'm saying? Is because, and a lot of people say that. A lot of street violence. And I'm not even going to fuck black on black crime. Crime, period. Wars. A lot of wars have started behind two things. Money or pussy. Money, pussy. Money, dick. Money and sex. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you do not love yourself enough to vibrate on the right frequency with, number one, that you are comfortable with yourself, if you were that pressed to just have any type of company around you, honey, you're brewing a war in your life. Okay? How many women have got their face cut behind a nigga that want to run the streets? How many niggas that done lost their life behind a bitch that want to run the streets? They were on a fucking date that this person could have got up and walked away from. Some motherfuckers got that entity in their fucking house. That's their baby mother. That's their baby father. That's their husband. That's their wife. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? And they still feed it every day. Sucking the life and the happiness and the joy and the freedom. Some people really think that they're stuck there, that they don't have the freedom. You don't have to pay that bill. Like, Slim, I want y'all to understand everything that I'm saying about that date right now. Baby girl ain't had to, she did not have to listen to that. She did not have to pay that bill, nothing. She could have had the freedom to get up, and this man was recording her. Even though she wasn't on camera. And then he sat there and started flirting with other girls and started trying to tell him that he was more attracted to the skinnier girl. So what was the girl, thick and voluptuous or something? Did he trying to shade the thick girls? By no means am I skinny. And as y'all can see, y'all see my cheeks done got a little, I done told y'all. Do you understand? By no means am I a skinny girl, okay? I'm thin, but listen, I got the mommy pouch. Listen, okay? I ain't that motherfucking big, but I ain't that small, motherfucker. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, that is so disrespectful on so many levels. Do you know how many people have size issues that they mentally are fucked up? I had a video a long time ago. If y'all, when I was at my old house, when I was talking about my difficulty that I had with my weight growing up. Do you understand what I'm saying? I ain't never been no skinny girl. Like, this has been like probably the thinnest that chalk pop that anybody has ever really seen me been. Do you understand? But I've always had issues with my weight. And that's a mental thing. So for a man like that, and I dated someone that was abusive like that, that's mental abuse. Because even for him to sit there and be like, oh, you mad? You mad? Motherfuckers get off on inflicting harmful things to fuck with people's mind and make them feel less of themselves, because this nigga ain't got shit. Do you understand that this nigga was out there using Tinder, you understand, to get food? And that's why I'm glad, like, towards the end, like, the girl started saying, like, I got money. Clearly she do. She was paying for his meal. Like, y'all, we have to start standing up for ourselves. If y'all are dealing with this shit in y'all home, if y'all sitting in y'all house right now and y'all been quarantined in there with someone that is an entity like that, especially you taking care of them and they just mean and just evil and just, if y'all are dealing with that, please have the courage, y'all. I swear to God, y'all don't have to deal with that. Y'all do not have to deal with that. Love yourself, love your body. Do not let y'all, I have had someone that I dated say something to me that hurt my feelings a lot, because I don't think that this person knew that I was dealing with weight issues. You see what I'm saying? But he said something to me that really hurt my feelings. Because I was getting real skinny. I was losing a lot of weight, mainly because of the stress that he was putting me through. You know? And I felt like if I was skinnier that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have to go back and look at that video. You understand what I'm saying? But he said something to me that once I started losing my weight and stuff like that, I didn't have my breasts. Like, y'all see, I got my breasts now. You know what I'm saying? My body is back now. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker told me, I wish you had your body back. And like, all of the women that he was cheating on me with they weren't even my size or the size that I wore. Like, they were like BBW women. You don't understand what I'm saying? And they were brown skin and they were totally like nothing of what the fuck I was. You know what I'm saying? So for a man that I really, really love, like really, really love this man, for him to tell me that he wanted me to be something else and that he was attracted to something else, like, that really fucked me up. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for me to sit here as a woman and to see a man on a date with a woman tell her, I don't give a fuck about the meal that you just paid. You know that girl that was in the studio, yeah, her, the skinny one, the one that I really want to fuck, the one that's really going to get some of my dick. Like, that bothered me. That bothered me so bad, y'all. Do y'all know it is so many women that sit there and deal with that type of verbal abuse every day? Men deal with that shit too. Some women come home always bragging and posting and talking all this shit about their co-workers and all this shit and be making their man feel like they're not good enough. It happens in both type of ways. I done seen it happen in both type of ways, y'all. I have someone that I know that portrayed a dude that she was having an affair with. She said that this nigga was her fucking cousin. And it was not her cousin. And she was bringing that man in her marital house. Whole time, that was one of her little fucking co-workers and shit that she was fucking cheating with. And bought that motherfucker. And she was always with this man, always with this man. This man was always up in their house. Whole time, this bitch had all of us thinking that that was her fucking cousin. Do you hear what I'm saying? That was not her fucking cousin. That was someone she was fucking cheating with. And she would always, her husband, that was my friend, okay? She would always say, oh, my cousin do this, my cousin do that for his woman and this, and that. Bitch, she was basically saying without saying to the man, my cousin, who is really my side nigga that I have in your face, in your house, he do this for me, he do that for me, he do this. Why you can't do it? Bitch, I would have, I can't say that. Ooh, I'm shaking. Y'all, could y'all imagine? I would be in jail. No, for a matter of fact, right now, I would have been in an insane asylum because I would have killed that motherfucker and I would have got out because they would have thought that I was crazy for real. Because I'm serious. I would have claimed insanity, bitch, because I would have went insane. Bitch, you had your side nigga in my fucking house and you were lying. Like, this nigga used to spend the night. Like, damn, they used to live. Bruh, I done seen so much scandalous shit. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, do not ever get me fucked up and think I'm just gonna come in here and just talk about, like my page is about slandering men. My page is about talking about everything, calling a thing a thing. And ain't nothing that a man doing that a woman ain't goddamn possibly capable of doing too. You understand what I'm saying? And I gotta keep it fucking real. I done seen some treacherous shit out here in these streets, y'all. And that's why I'm saying. And for real, that girl was living up off of my friend. You understand? That girl didn't work. Why this nigga was going to work, that bitch sat in the house with the cousin. Bitch, I would have, ooh, that shit making me mad. Oh my God. That shit making me so mad just even thinking about that. Yeah, like for real. Like, this is real shit. This is real shit. People that's like my family. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't think that there are not men out there that don't be getting dog walked over. A lot of these bitches be dog walking these niggas. Do you understand me? The fuck? And that's why it's so, we gotta change the frequency because I always feel like the good men get mixed up with these ain't shit ass bitches and these ain't shit ass goddamn niggas always get the good girls. And it's like, how do we fix this? How do we fix this, y'all? How do we fix it? How do we fix it? Because no one deserves to be treated the way that I seen that man treated that person. And again, like I said, I'm going to call the thing a thing. That person wouldn't have had to go through that shit if they wasn't on fucking Tinder. The fuck? It don't have nothing to do with no damn generational curse. It has to do with your own self fucking paradigm. It has to do with your frequency. Because I can't live my ancestors' past, like what they did in their past and how they decided they live their life don't got shit to do with me. I have my own choice, my own self-reflection. When I look in the mirror, I don't see my ancestors. I see me and my future. So it's about us having this self-shift where we're changing our fucking frequency, where we're not that motherfucking desperate. And that's why I keep trying to tell y'all, don't think that every motherfucker that you meet, especially after y'all done elevated and you know what I'm saying, and you're coming into this new being of this new, you know, earthly experience that you're having. Don't go think that every motherfucker that you meet after whoever it was that made you wake up and discover yourself on a self-love level and everything like that, help you go through your growth, the next person that you meet after that probably ain't gonna be the one. The one after that probably ain't gonna be the one. Those are tests. You're gonna be tested like a motherfucker. Probably gonna have several tests before you actually, the one finds you. Because you gotta realize that you are the diamond. You are the diamond. You are rare. You are a jewel. Like I said, I told y'all before about, remember when I was in my old house and I was finding all them tourmaline stones. Remember the tourmaline stones and shit that was in the ground over there? Remember how I was saying there's people that be going on Amazon paying for that shit. There's people that every day, I paid $80-something for this spear. There are people that are walking over top of the same ground that I am, that's walking over these precious stones every day. They don't know what the fuck it is because they don't understand the value. Their taste ain't to that level where they give a fuck to look at fucking rocks. They think they're fucking rocks. They don't even realize that these are fucking crystals. Do you understand what I'm saying? This shit still got the dirt on it. This is fucking tourmaline, bitch. Do you understand? I pulled out the earth. You have to understand, there are going to be people that's going to walk along, going to walk past you, that's going to walk by you every day. They don't have that sense of value to understand that they're walking over top of fucking jewels. Let them keep walking, my nigga. I swear to God, someone like me that's going to be like, oh my fucking God, this is tourmaline. Someone going to realize that you're tourmaline. Someone going to realize that you're a diamond. That's the person that really deserves you. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the person that really deserves you. Not nothing and not nobody else, young. Please. Please. And understand when you're having sex with that's exchange. You're exchanging energy with people like that. God, like it hurts me to know that people are still stuck in the environment in their homes with motherfuckers like this, and they're exchanging sex with these people, and they don't think that that's not lowering their vibration. They don't think that that's the reason why it's hard for them to get young. Oh my gosh. The more desperate you are, the more easier you are for the vultures to find you and to feed off of you. That's all I'm saying. And I don't know if some people, if it's a sex thing, it's because people are craving sexual intimacy. Y'all have to understand, I love sex. But at the same time, I can go very long periods of time without having sex, because if I'm not having sex with someone where it's like passionate with the chemistry, I don't fucking want that shit. Like I'm so serious. Like I'm in my mid-30s. I done been through all that. Like I done been through it. I done had it. And a lot of shit that I guess impress young women, that shit don't impress me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and I'm not looking for it. You understand what I'm saying? The shit is looking for, motherfuckers is out here looking for a woman like me. Period. That's what you need to understand, Winnie. That's what you need to understand, Renee. That's what you need to understand. The blackest Storm Romeo, a woman is out there looking for you. That's what you need to understand, Savannah. That's what you need to understand, Spacely. There is someone out there that is trying to change their self right now because they're tired of going through the shit that they're going through right now. And they're trying to get their frequency in tune to being with someone like you. So you have to continue, you know, to just stay on that level of frequency where you are being untainted and unfucking bothered, young. I swear, when you are pressed and desperate, you put yourself out there for shit like that to happen to you. And I just don't. Y'all have to have discernment with people. Y'all have to have discernment with people, and especially with these to my men out there, especially with some of these money-hungry bitches, because half of the gold digging and shit that we see these niggas doing, they learned it from us women. We done did this shit for how many fucking years to these men? That's why a lot of the good ones, they don't trust like a lot, and that's where we have to repair a lot of things as women and as men, because a lot of these fucked up women made a lot of the good women look bad, and a lot of these fucked up men made a lot of the good men look bad, and that's why we have to get ahead of the gossip. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, hold on. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm a good man. I'm here. What? And let that aura be present. Like, literally be it. Be it. Like, if you want to be a wife, be a wife. Walk around every day. Wife material every day. Husband material every day. Can't anybody just touch you. Every bitch out here ain't meant to be a wife. Every man out here ain't meant to be no husband. They meant for the streets. That's why you can't let just anybody just touch your energy, y'all. I swear, like, ugh. That's like you just moved into a new house. You got all new everything and stuff like that. And you dating someone and they come into your house and you tell them, oh, you gotta take off your shoes because it's brand new carpet and shit. And they got nasty, dirty, cruddy socks, like they socks all black and stuff. Then they take their shoes off and they dirty, they feet black. Like, ugh. You understand what I'm saying? Like it don't matter what I'm asking you to peel off. You just dirty. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want you to walk your black ass feet on my goddamn carpet. You gonna, your feet, how your socks ain't your feet dirty? I don't even want you to sit on my couch. Fuck is wrong with you? Did you take a bath? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I just, I don't want nothing with no stank, dank, rank ass motherfucking street meat energy on. All my shit, when I say all new everything, bitch, I'm talking about milky pearl white, bitch. Everything in my, and that's how y'all need to be. Clean, pristine. Clean and pristine. Because I'm trying to tell y'all next experience, I want y'all to throw color all over that jaw. And I want you and whoever you were meant to be with to make it beautiful, to make it your own fucking design. Fuck what anybody else got to say. I want both of you guys to come into the motherfucking situation clean and pristine, and then y'all throw color all over the goddamn canvas and y'all make it you. You understand what I'm saying? Other than that, y'all not doing nothing but making your feet dirty. You making your feet already dirty, and then you gonna go date somebody else. That's a bum crumb ass motherfucker. What I say? Broke, borrow, beggar. When you're desperate, you put your energy out there for leeches. Broke, borrow, beggar. They want you for something. They need you for something. Do you understand? One-sided situation. It's about their needs. It ain't never about you really receiving pleasure. They might give you some temporary pleasure for them to fucking drag your whole fucking existence. And before you end up and you look at what the fuck is going on, they done already destroyed and wreak havoc. They about to leave you to go to the next fucking victim. They don't give a fuck. Do you understand what I'm saying? Y'all. And I know at this point I'm probably just rambling and I'm about to get the fuck up off of here. But I hope that y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, please, desperation, when you lay down on the ground, it's just like being a fucking animal or some shit like that. You gotta keep moving, y'all. When you lay down and you decide I'm tired and I give up and I'm just about to lay down, I'm about to just go on tender. That's how the fleas get up on you, baby. If you up on the ground and you walking and you still trying to get to your glory, these hoes don't know your story. Bitch, they can't even, what? Unless they about to be some fucking Olympic fucking sprinters or some jumpers or some shit where they about to jump on my coat. They about to ride with me or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can only get fleas and ticks and shit and just parasites on you if you lay down in the grass. Do you understand what I'm saying? Y'all gotta keep moving. Like, y'all have to keep fucking moving, y'all. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but to me, I feel like I'm making very, very good sense, y'all. Like, fuck that shit, because I'm not about to lay down in no desperation because I'm just tired of being alone and I just want to be around a man that I'm going to go on fucking Tinder and offer to take a grown-ass fucking man. First date, too? Anybody know me? I'm a Scorpio. I take very good care of my man. You got to take care of me first. You got to show me that you worth it. I take very good care of my man. But I'll be damned if you ain't gonna show me the energy first. The fuck? The fuck? You ain't about to get all them good birthdays and all. When you start your relationship off in the bed, it's going to stay in the bed. If you don't never listen, and that's another thing that before I leave, I'm about to give y'all this one cue. If you start your relationship off in the bed, it's going to stay in the bed. If y'all don't come into the picture with y'all going out, dating, having fun experiences, traveling, you understand what I'm saying? And I'm not necessarily saying like you got to get in no bus, plane, train to travel nowhere, but you can go somewhere that's like 45 minutes, maybe an hour outside of your local neighborhood and go and see what's out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, really try to bring love and light into the fucking relationship. If you start a relationship and only thing you doing is laying on your back, bitch, I don't want to hear nothing about you being treated as no fucking dick or you being... Look at what August Alsina went through. So you cannot... Listen. Men are not exempt. You just seen what August Alsina went through. He out here making all these songs and his heart broken because he was a fucking slide. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you lay down and you desperate and you just settling just to have something instead of having what's for you. The fuck? And I love me some August Alsina, but like they always say, God will never bless you with another man's wife or another woman's husband. And that's the truth. Y'all don't just lay down and just settle for trash, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Please don't. Anyway, let me get the fuck up out of here because I'm just fucking running my goddamn mouth. Yeah, Jada tore his ass up. And that's why I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all as men to watch out. Y'all have to watch out just like these women have to watch out. And y'all got to watch out worse. I feel like the men, y'all got to watch out worse. Because, like, motherfuckers do this shit as a profession. And the ladies, y'all have to understand. Don't think that this shit is just one-sided. That these men don't do this shit as a profession, too. This nigga just had breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack off of bitches. Off of thirsty-ass bitches being pressed for some dick that they paying for dick on Tinder. And yeah, if I ever in my motherfucking life find out that one of y'all that I fuck with like that, y'all fucking on Tinder paying for dick, I swear with my life, man. Oh my God. I would feel like such a failure, yeah. I swear on my life, I would really feel like such a failure. Like everything that I'm doing would have just been like going on deaf ears. No, because I'm serious, y'all. I mean, that's tragic. So if I'm mistaken, they had an open relationship. I think that they did have an open relationship. But who really wants an open relationship, y'all? Who really wants an open relationship? Someone that you really love. You and this person couldn't satisfy each other. And I'm about to watch you be with somebody else or watch someone give you the satisfaction that you couldn't find in me. Yeah, I could go date somebody else, but for real, if I wanted to be with someone else, I would be with someone else. I still wouldn't be holding on to you. So that don't make no sense. Like, because at the end of the day, that shit sound cool until you see that person that you were with really starting to fall in love with the other person. And it makes you feel simple as shit because it makes you feel like you wasn't good enough. Like you didn't fit the standard and shit. Now you forced to have to find something that measures. And sometimes you don't find something that measures. Sometimes you find something that's just a fuck. While this person, y'all don't open up the relationship, and all these motherfuckers is in love over here. You just with people that you fucking, and you don't have that connection, then what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna tell me that the person that is out there just fucking people, that person ain't experiencing some type of emotional something, and they try to tell you that they don't, it's a fucking lie. That's why in that exchange between Will Smith and Jada, when Will Smith said, yeah, I'm gonna get you back, and she was just like, no, I think that you've already got me back. Like in August, I seen it. Did y'all hear that new song that he got called Entanglement? Which that song is actually lit. I like that song, but I just don't like how this whole entanglement thing is being broadly publicized like this shit. Like, this shit is not cute. This shit is not cute. And like now this word is being just like glorified. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this world, y'all. The definition of an entanglement is not like that's like that's the fucking karmic relationship shit. That's that twin flame bullshit that we was talking about. That shit is so low vibe, yeah. That shit is so low vibe. Anyway, but I don't give a fuck what they try to make it seem like. I don't think that anyone really wins in open relationship. Regardless of what people say and how they portray it and try to make it seem like it's so happy. The only thing that I've possibly seen where it was like an actual, I've seen what are those relationships where it's like they have a third, but that like they're all three of them in a relationship. What is that? That's polyamory, some shit like that. I've seen white people do that shit and that shit work for them. And maybe they need to write a book on that shit if people are really into like openness and shit like that, where it's like me and you together and that's our girlfriend. And typically shit like that works where like the woman is bisexual. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But you still, even in a situation like that, you can't tell me that, say it's a polyamorous relationship and the wife got a girlfriend that she shared with the husband, and yeah, he be fucking her too, and they all together as like this just little relationship. But at the end of the day, you can't tell me when the girls be together by themselves and shit like that, sometimes that the man don't be getting jealous and stuff like that. Or like if the dude ended up having like a very close relationship with the girl outside of the wife, like there's no jealousy. I just don't think this shit is naturally supposed to fucking work like that. I just like, I don't know. When I was younger, I used to entertain that shit. Yeah, it's called polyamory. When I was younger, in my like mid to like late 20s, I was like very into like I'm a Scorpio, so of course I want to know about all type of taboo-ish type of things, you know what I'm saying? And because I was getting the information from older couples that are like had been with each other for like 15 to 20 years, and they're just like, well, yeah, you know, we have a girlfriend, or yeah, we're swingers or something like that. I guess what works for you, you know what I'm saying, to spice up your relationship. But I just like, now that I'm older with a little bit more life experience and things like that, I really do feel like eventually like it can lead to some type of trouble and unhappiness some way down in the relationships. It might not be right now, but I do feel like people can really get their feelings hurt, and getting their wires crossed like that will bring up other people in their relationships. And then I just feel like that opens you up to like disease and just because you're not telling me that they're having protected sex. Like, I'm just sorry. Like, I'm just, because bitch, because if Jada was fucking Will, you don't know who the fuck Will is fucking, because like there is like, we still got that big question mark around Will, okay? if Jada still fucking Will, you know they're not having protected sex with each other. But August Alsina is smashing Jada's cakes down to smithereens. You don't know where the fuck he came from. And mind you, he know that Jada is with her husband. So he's clearly open to where he could fuck other people because he's just a fucking slide. That's just a cesspool of fucking herpes to me. I'm sorry. That sound like a cesspool of disease. Like, none of them are using condoms. You're not trying to tell me, like, no. And you're not trying to tell me that August was just August. Could have been just, like, exclusively only fucking Jada. But, like, what motherfucker would? Like, when you know that you the fucking side. Like, I would have been, like, the fuck you mean? But see, he probably was being like solely committed to Jada because I feel like that's how his feelings, because that's how side bitches, how your feelings always get wrapped up and shit like that, you know, and that this nigga got a bitch at home, but you being solely dedicated to this motherfucker, like you in a relationship with this motherfucker, knowing that this motherfucker's in a relationship with someone else. So I said, yeah, went ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I Dre that I also heard. That's why I said it's that big over top of Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, I really do feel like when you healed yourself and you gotta, it's, y'all can't be looking for these outside sources to fix you. You have to fix yourself. Because what did Jada say? Jada said that she was hurt during that time. And she just wanted something to make her feel good, right? But she came around August, who was sick and who was going through his own level of trauma because of his own life experiences at that time. And she didn't do nothing but be a succubus, right? She used him as for his sexual energy to give her pleasure and to make her feel good, all the while under the premise that she was trying to help him. And like she's just this pillar of light and love and all of this happiness and all of this shit like that. But only thing that she was doing was using him as a temporary fix. And then once she was done with him, or she wanted to continue to use him how she wanted to use him in regards to his actual feelings and his emotions and shit. And he had to stand up for himself and say, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. But hurt people hurt people. She said she was hurting. So what is she going to find? A vulnerable, hurt individual. Yeah, August broke it off. That's why I'm saying you have to be protective of your motherfucking energy. You got to have the energy of the champion. Like I said, if you a king and you know I'm out here looking for, I'm fucking emperor material. You understand? Like, fuck king material. I'm a motherfucking emperor out this motherfucker. I'm looking for me a motherfucking empress. You know? Boss level shit. You, even if you don't have your empress right now, even if you don't have your business, even your founder, you still got to carry yourself like you a motherfucking emperor. You understand? Because you will attract emperor level shit to you. Like, dead ass. Same thing. If y'all like, fuck this queen shit, I'm already on my queen level. I'm about to be an empress because I want me a boss. I want someone that's going to take care of everything and allow me to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to carry yourself in that energy. Even if you don't have it all together right now, you got to be it now. You got to be it now. Because you got to understand the sicker that you are, the more hurt that you are, the more injured you are. If you do not go through the process to heal yourself, especially if you're looking for an outside source to heal you. Oh, baby, them vultures and them entities that we were just talking about that you saw sitting at that table, reaching over, eating that food, they are waiting for you. They are waiting for you. They love motherfuckers like y'all. You understand? The more and more that you are looking for an outside source to give you this inspiration, to give you this healing and all of that stuff like that. Like, of course, we can have our collective groups and stuff like that where we're talking, but we're each one teach one right here. This ain't the same. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Where y'all be thinking that, oh, if I just find this relationship, if I just have my love life, it's just going to make me so happy and everything is going to be peace and love and light in my world. Bitch, your life better be peace and love and light in your world before that relationship come in that motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So you could be on peace and love and light and happiness to the second power when that bitch come in. Do you understand what I'm saying? You said that cougar puss could, man, people can be toxic no matter how, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, my last job I was at, there's a lot of women that are like way older than me, and their paradigm is so fucked up. Like, they're still going through shit that I pulled myself out of like 3 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? And I look at them and I'm just like, they really just have no idea what self-love is. And like, they think that toxic shit, like, a lot of people think that shit is fun. They think that this shit is fun. They think it's entertaining. It's something to call, girl, you know this motherfucker did this and I looked through his phone, bitch, we about to go fuck this bitch up. They think that shit is cute. Still grown women like in their 40s, damn near 50s, like, I still be seeing that shit and I just shake my head at that shit and I say, thank God. And I thank God for my ex doing what he did to me, because if he had never did that shit to me, I'd probably been grown like that, still trying to find my way. Damn near 40, 50 years old, just now waking up. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, I'm glad that I went through the experience when I went through the shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm glad I didn't go through it too early in my life, because it bothers me to see these young little kids that they be in tarot and I be like, what the fuck are y'all kids going through? Like, what? Like, I'm like, it bothers me sometimes. It bothers me sometimes. And I feel like what we're going through right now, learning about all of this shit, it comes with maturity. It comes with age. Like, you gotta go through the dumb shit in order to get to the greatness. You know what I'm saying? So, but when I see these grown ass women, and it's like, I don't know. I think TV and a lot of shit that we haven't been using our tools right, and they haven't been giving us a lot of proper things to digest. Because the only thing you see on the internet is drama. The only thing you see on the internet is cheating and paternity tests. And oh, today is the new moon. I didn't even realize that. Did y'all know that today was the new moon? I did not even realize that. Happy new moon, y'all. What's today, the new moon and what? What's today, the new moon and what, y'all? No wonder, because it's like, I have shit to do. But, what's today, the new moon and what? It's probably in my moonology book over here, which I haven't. And y'all, I have this Mercury retrograde book that y'all gave me in Cancer. Yeah, probably. I got this one and my moonology book that I be reading and stuff like that, but I be jumping back and forth between the two of them. I think we're still in the Mercury retrograde. I probably need to read a little bit more into this. Because, yo, it's something about this fucking Cancer retrograde. Every fucking year, this shit always whips my motherfucking ass. And then I will, once things cool down a little bit, I will most definitely tell y'all everything that's been going on, because there's a lesson to be learned here. Because I surely learned me a lesson. And the crazy thing is, you guys, is we gotta pay attention to our life cycles. It ended. Did the retrograde end already? You got your moonology cards? I got mine too. Did the retrograde end already? It ended? Okay. Thank God. But, you know, I don't know, like, the retrogrades don't be scaring me, y'all. Like, the retrograde, that shit don't scare me, because I be like, whatever the fuck that shit be, the retrograde for me, especially in this experience, should I do this in another video? Anyway, let me just talk while I'm talking, because I keep trying to get the fuck up over here, but I just feel like rambling, whatever. So, the retrograde for me, it was something that was sitting in my spirit, y'all. It was something that was sitting in my spirit that was making me uncomfortable. And hey, La La Land. Yeah, it was something that was making me uncomfortable, but me and that settling, like, remember, like I said, like, when you lay down and shit like that, when you rest, that's how them motherfucking entities be trying to jump up on you, them fucking succubus and shit. And I just wasn't feeling comfortable, and I knew that I needed to do something about it, but I wanted to rest, if that makes any sense, because I'm trying not to go into too much right now in this video. I wanted to rest, and I knew God didn't want me to rest. God wanted me to do what my intuition was telling me to do. It's like, if you don't feel right, if you don't feel comfortable, whatever the fuck it is you're feeling, take that shit as a sign and beat it. You understand what I'm saying? And what I went through in my past, this same time last year, and that's why I did this reading, and it was saying something to pay attention to the cycles of what happened the same time last year. And I was like, God, what happened the same time last year? I was like, oh no. You know what I'm saying? Because like, once I thought about what happened this time last year, I was like, oh, fuck no. Like, I don't want nothing like that to happen. But it was like, I didn't get scared because of how God prepared me. I didn't understand then what God was doing, but I'm living in what's making sense right now. So I know not to be scared. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because God did that shit for a fucking reason. And God's doing the shit for a reason right now. And I don't really be paying attention to all the retrograde shit, because just like I didn't realize today was the new moon, my intuition, I just looked up and just like, I always start cleaning and doing so my body starts moving in a certain way without me even knowing about the moon cycles. So anyway, let me just keep on going. So basically the same way I was being pushed last year, I was being pushed this year, because I wasn't finished yet. Like, my journey wasn't finished yet. It wasn't time for me to settle. It wasn't time for me to lay down, because what I've really been wanting, what I've really been asking for, like, that wasn't it. Like, God has been placing my steps before me, and there's steps. It's steps. Do you understand? You can't just be like, I'm tired of walking around, I just want to sit down and relax. No, bitch. Fuck you think I put this step here for? Keep going up the fucking steps till you get to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you almost there. That's like that fucking Nine of Wands, not Nine of Wands. That's that 10 of Wands. I'm just picturing that card in my head. It's like, you got all this shit on your back, and it's like, you just walked 50 miles by yourself with all of this shit on your back. You got one more mile to walk. You were so fucking tired. You can see the city. You can see everything. You're that fucking close, but it's like, you're so tired. Just like, just let me rest. No. Keep going. Do you understand what I'm saying? And like, I was trying to rest. So God, the retrograde, whatever, did what he's supposed to do. And because he know me, he know oh my God, God know me. And he's just like, I'm gonna keep. That's that retrograde shit. I swear to God, like, shit just wasn't working. It wasn't fucking working. And it's like, even me, like, I was fucking up. Like, it just, everything was going wrong. Like, do you understand? Y'all know that retrograde energy with everything going fucking, everything that could possibly go wrong, just going fucking wrong. And I'm just like, yo, I was like waking up like, what the fuck is going on with you, Slim? You don't never fuck up. You don't never this and that. Remember, I told y'all in that other video about It's not about this. You can't blame the seed if you ain't planting it in the right motherfucking. You gotta research the seed and what you're trying to plant and make sure that you're taking care of it and placing it in the right motherfucking soil, bitch. Do you understand? Some needs sand-like soil, some needs clay-like soil. Pay attention to what the fuck you trying to grow. I kept trying to plant my seed in the wrong fucking environment. I need my seed that I'm trying to plant. I need more sunlight, baby. I was planting my seed in shade, bitch. And I was wondering why my shit wasn't growing and why everything was going wrong. And it's like I kept replanting it there and praying over it like shit was going. Like, no, bitch. Read the instructions or go into intuitively and feel it. And pick the seed up, put the seed in your hand and listen to it. Listen to what it needs. You understand? It needs more sunlight. It needs more direct sunlight and water. So I dug this shit up. I planted this shit on the other side of my yard. Now that shit growing like a motherfucker. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what the retrograde be doing, my nigga. It be doing, like, it's like, and I hope every year around this time that I don't go through like no fucked up retrograde fucking upheaval. Like God is unrooting you from your comfortable shit because it's time for change. Like I feel like it's something about this retrograde every year. I don't know about for you, but for me, God always keep pushing me to like major fucking change. Like, and whatever you thought you were supposed to do is the complete opposite because God wants something better for me, young. And it's like, I'm so proud of myself because I have so much more courage now that I've never fucking had in my life, y'all. I swear. And it's like, I know a lot of people might think that I'm crazy, but I swear on my life, God know what he doing. Like, I don't question him. I just trust and I know the love that he got over me, young. And I just keep moving. I gotta keep moving, bruh. Do you understand what I'm saying? And y'all gotta keep moving. Once I understood what I was planting, things are continuously working itself out for me. And I'm not mad at any fucking thing that happens during a retrograde because it pushes fucking growth. Do you understand? If I'd laid there and if I'd have stayed there in that shade, that shit would have never grown and I would have been miserable, y'all. And that's why I had to take a break. I want y'all to understand the reason why I had to take a break for the month of June. I was not happy. Do you understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people put so much power and happiness in love. No, it's not, young. If you are not, can't nobody make you happy but you. What's up, Letra? No one can make you stop looking for happiness in an outside source, and you've forced a change in your life. Do you understand? If you want happiness, if you're not satisfied, ain't nobody gonna get up and do it for you. You gotta do the shit. You gotta do it. When you die at the end of the day, when you lay in that motherfucking casket, you can't say, oh, well, I was with a man that beat me and mistreated me for 20 years and I suffered this abuse. Bitch, you laid there and suffered that fucking abuse. Don't make no excuse. Do not make no excuse. And when that retrograde hits you and it comes in your life and it forces you change, don't just sit there and be like, oh my God, I can't believe this happening. Bitch, get the fuck up. Like, oh shit, okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? When the retrograde come in and hit you and it forced that change in your life, do not sit there and pity and waller and be like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. And be like, oh, I see this is happening. Let me get the fuck up and get out the way, bitch. Okay? Because sometimes it's not even that the retrograde is trying to hurt you. Pressure creates diamond. It's pressure to push you. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. You can't, well, you can lay down. And I told one of my family members that the other day. I said, I can't give you a magical words that's going to make you happy. If you want to wake up today because you're broke and you don't have no money, and you want to decide to be unhappy, and then and later on in that day, a whole bunch of bad things kept happening to that person. And I said, you know why? It's because you decided this morning to wake up and not be happy. So the world gave you just that, things to not be happy about. Do you understand what I'm saying? No one else can give you the magical tool. We can have conversations that can enlighten you, but at the end of the day, no one can forge the change in your life but yourself. And just like I said, this whole conversation started from us watching this fucking idiot, Kevin McCall, disrespecting someone that was feeding them. I mean, this man was eating like he hadn't had a fucking decent meal in weeks. You understand what I'm saying? So you can get up from the table. You can get up from the table, y'all. That's all I'm saying. You can say no. You can say, I don't like this no more. This is not enough money. This isn't enough freedom. This isn't enough space. This, you know what I'm saying? You can say no. And don't be afraid to say no. I'm serious. And a lot of people, they just stay there and they stay rooted to bullshit because they don't know what tomorrow's going to look like without it being there. If you're scared of what tomorrow's going to look like without the unhappiness there, it's something fucking wrong with you. And you need to do a self-evaluation. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back that ain't hear me. If you are staying rooted in some shit that is making you unhappy, that you're getting all the signs that shit is wrong, the shit ain't growing right, that you would never bear fruit here, and you find more comfort in staying there versus moving forward into an existence where you don't know, yeah, it may be scary because you don't know what tomorrow is going to look like. But you have to be an absolute motherfucker fool to sit there and be unhappy versus being a little bit nervous, moving into something where you got freedom and a chance to be fucking happy. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have the choice to get it from the table. Okay? So every man, woman, and child, and I'm going to say that because there do be children, there be teenagers watching my videos, and I'm going to stay open to them because a lot of the things that I'm talking about, it's not too grown for them because a lot of these kids unfortunately be having to deal with some real grown up ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And again, each one teach one. Each one teach one. And again, I will go into detail. I will go into a little bit more detail about exactly what was going on. And again, like I said, life is so much more than just loving somebody else. If you ain't loving yourself, and if you don't know how to properly love yourself, that's the biggest. What the fuck was that? Anyway, I'm gonna check that out in a second. But yeah, it's not about your love for somebody else. It's about how you love yourself. If you don't know how to love yourself and how to walk away from shit and put yourself in a situation where God is destined for you to grow, if you can't see, don't look at that retrograde shit as negative energy. It's hold on, I'm coming. Don't look at that shit as negative energy. Our whole existence is energy. That's what our planet, that's what our universe, it is energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's energy to push you to your greatness. So don't ever look at the retrograde energy. It may be fucked up shit happening, but it's to tear down an old existence to build up a beautiful, beautiful new one. So I just want y'all to stay focused on that. And I love you. Let me stop running my mouth. Peace.